At just 19 years of age, the young Scarlett has achieved more than most historic singers can brag about. With hit singles like Bad Guy and All the Good Girls Go to Hell, Billie has already earned 7 Grammy Awards, 2 American Music Awards, 2 Guinness World Records, 3 MTV Video Music Awards, and 1 Brit Award. In 2020, she was given the opportunity to release the soundtrack for the James Bond movie No Time to Die. She is worth $30 million. How does she make and spend her money? We found out and made this video just for you. This is Billie Eilish's rich lifestyle and how she spends her millions. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss any of the new videos that we post. Who is Billie Eilish? Billie is an American singer and songwriter who has a net worth of at least $30 million. She started to gain a following in 2016 on SoundCloud and eventually signed a contract with Interscope Records. She earned mainstream fame after the success of her 2019 single Bad Guy, which topped the Billboard Hot 100 chart. On January 26, 2020, Billie swept all 4 major categories at the Grammy Awards: Best Album, Best Record, Best Song, and Best New Artist. She's the first person in nearly 40 years to accomplish that feat. The previous person, Christopher Cross, did it back in 1981. She's also the first woman to accomplish that feat. Recently, Eilish has apologized for mouthing a racial slur in a recently resurfaced video. English addressed the video on Instagram, writing on her stories that when she used the word, she didn't know it was derogatory. A compilation of old videos and some of Eilish's old tweets began circulating on social media last week. And in one clip, the singer mouths the lyrics to the song Fish by Tyler, the Creator. In the song, the rapper uses a slur against Asians. On Instagram, the 19-year-old said she was 13 or 14 when she was mouthing the lyrics to the song, and she is now appalled and embarrassed and wanted to barf that she ever mouthed along to that word. Billie Eilish is one of the most trending pop stars for Generation Z, but she is also the humblest of them. Eilish has been reputed to still be residing with her parents in Los Angeles. She practically grew up listening to her favorite music icons and writing her debuts in this special place. The bedroom where she composes her music is too sentimental for her to want to leave for a fancy studio. This house might be termed as ordinary to the elite, but is laden with too many memories for the rising pop star to abandon. She comes from a family of musicians. Her mother is a singer and voice artist, her father is also a singer, and her favorite is her sibling, Phineas O'Connell, who is a singer and music composer. Phineas helped Billie compose most of her hits in his small studio adjacent to Billie's own room. How does Billie make her money? Billie is one of the highest paid musicians in the world. Between June 2019 and June 2020, she earned $50 million. Roughly $25 million of her earnings came from Apple, which paid Billie for a documentary about her life. She would have earned even more money in 2020 had her arena tour had not been cancelled due to the global health situation. April 2019, Billie launched a clothing line in collaboration with Japanese artist Takashi Murakami, who directed some of Billie's videos. Around the same time, Billie appeared in a series of advertisements for Adobe Creative Cloud. In May 2019, she appeared in a series of ads for Calvin Klein, and in July 2019, she partnered with clothing brand Freak City on a new clothing line. In August 2019, Billie also partnered with Apple in a campaign to promote the Music Lab app. How does Billie spend her money? Billie is turning into one of the most successful artists in decades. With all the fame and the money rolling in, we wanted to know how she spends her millions. Real estate. Billie does not own a massive house or mansion. Despite her massive success, Billie still lives with her parents and brother at their 1,208 square foot family home in Highland Park, LA, California. Their property is a single family home with an estimated value of around $763,400. It has 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, which she shares with the rest of her brood. She's homeschooled and she probably loves being around her brother and parents who've been extremely supportive of her career. Billie's LA house expands to 110 square meters. The family got this estate back in 2001 for $240,000. However, now the value of the house has increased to about $800,000 because of Eilish's legacy. Can you imagine how much money she's saving living with mom and dad? Man, Billie's cars. Billie may be one of the nicest down-to-earth people you will meet, but she has quite the loud collection of cars. Let's take a look at what she drives. McLaren 720S. Billie owns a fantastic McLaren 720S, which is a supercar that entered production in 2017. The luxurious sports car has a twin-turbo V8 engine providing 710 horsepower. With the use of one-piece fiber monocoques too, the car has plenty of rigidity, which in turn adds safety value. The sports car exterior lines are designed to guide airflow in order to ease the drag force of rushing air as well as to cool off the engine. The doors of the McLaren S20S are twin-hinge dihedral. This means that they open up and forward, making it super easy to hop in and out. This McLaren is priced at about $300,000, so you might need a breakthrough hit of your own to afford this ride. The 720S is a stunning machine that GQ described as a combination of schoolboy doodle and aerodynamic architecture. It has the stance of a jet fighter, complete with an all-glass cockpit, the sleek, flowing lines of a great white, and the poise of a Sidewinder missile in flight. It's lightweight, easy to drive. It has a 4.0-liter V8 engine producing over over 700 bhp and delivering a 0 to 62 mile per hour time of less than 3 seconds and a top speed of 212 miles per hour. David Beckham owns one as well. Dodge Challenger. Another starting car that Billie Eilish owns is a matte black Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat. This muscle car relies on its classical bold design in order to make it such a visually striking ride. The SRT Hellcat has a supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi V8 engine that could provide up to 717 horsepower, 656 pounds-feet of torque. The two air catchers in front give it a retro look and make sure that the engine stays cool. The SRT Hellcat can achieve 0 to 60 in around 3.7 seconds. With the additional feature of electric power steering, it has advantages over vehicles with a hydraulic system. One of the most standout features of this muscle car is its automatic control ride that is used to assist drivers when they perform difficult maneuvers. You can probably tell by now that Billie really likes fast cars with retro looks. The Challenger SRT Hellcat costs around $66,695. That's obviously far more affordable than a McLaren S720S, but there's no doubt that the Hellcat offers plenty of quality and, as the Eilish generation might say, drip. Chevrolet Suburban. Set aside sports and muscle cars, Billie Eilish also owns a Chevrolet Suburban. The full-size SUV has a 3.0-liter DOHC i6 turbo V8 diesel engine with approximately 420 horsepower. The vehicle offers stability at high speed for off-roading. Additionally, the car has a power sliding console and built-in Alexa along with 4G LTE Wi-Fi. Rear seat passengers can pass the time by using the car's 12.6-inch diagonal LCD HD touchscreens that are capable of displaying content independently. The screens also allow you to share content, so passengers can enjoy entertainment together if they'd prefer. Example, watching a movie in sync. This SUV is nothing less than an amalgamation of luxury and is well suited to the pop star's preferences. You can buy the Suburban for as little as $75,300. The 11th generation Suburban entered production in 2013 before being replaced by the current 12th gen Chevy that hit the market for the 2021 model, Mazda 5. The first car Billie Eilish ever bought was the Mazda 5. This practical ride had a top speed of 122 miles per hour and can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 13 seconds. The Mazda vehicle also has a 2.3-liter 4-cylinder engine. It can accommodate 6 people or 4 if the cargo space is being used up. The Mazda 5 has a decent fuel economy of around 23 miles per gallon. It also offers high-quality stability control. The Mazda 5 was originally known as the Mazda Primacy. The ride was in production from 1999 to 2018. You'd pay about $95,270 to own a Mazda 5. While not as fancy as some of the other rides in her collection, that price tag still gets you decent and practical value for your money. All in all, Eilish has a slick and varied lineup, but ultimately speed and power do seem to be the main themes of her collection. Billie's clothing. Billie spends money on clothing. She's a big fan of Gucci, Nike, and Jordan. She was seen in public with the Gucci ensemble worth $5,700 one time. They're not her most expensive clothes. She sometimes wears a pair of Air Jordan 1 gray retro high sneakers worth $7,500. She has a wide variety of clothing that she wears and is always cool and stylish, as, is expected of someone of her talent and her attitude towards life. That's all we have for you today. What do you think of Billie's lifestyle? Should she buy a house already? Leave a comment. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check back for more. Until then, stay safe.